During World War II, the British placed great importance on wheeled vehicles. The famous long-range desert group used 4x4 off-road vehicles to traverse the deserts of Africa. After the war, the British focused on developing a more capable 6x6 off-road chassis. In 1957, they developed the TV1000 Rhino experimental off-road vehicle for technological exploration, which was once hailed as the most powerful wheeled vehicle. The Rhino is a 6x6 off-road vehicle weighing 20 tons, with a very wild appearance. The front part of the vehicle is the driver's cab, while the rear is the power compartment. It uses 1800 by 24 heavy-duty tires, with a high ground clearance. Similar to some mining trucks, the driver needs to climb up a side ladder to enter the driver's cab. The vehicle is powered by a Meteorite V8 gasoline generator, outputting 535 horsepower. In fact, this engine was originally modified from an aircraft engine, intended for use as a tank engine. Its gearbox comes from the A34 Comet tank, with 5 forward gears and 1 reverse gear. The wheels use Christie suspension, a technology commonly used in tanks. The steering of the Rhino is also similar to a tank, achieved through differential or reverse steering of the 2 side wheels. However, unlike a tank which only requires driving the drive wheels, the transmission system of the Rhino needs to drive all 6 wheels separately with chain devices, making the actual structure much more complex. The complex design also gives the Rhino good performance. In the early 1960s, it underwent tests, including 100-mile and 400-mile driving tests, crossing many towns and villages. Its tank-like steering system is impressive, and the steering wheel operation system is easy to control. It performs well off-road, comparable to a light tank, but its speed is not high. During testing, its maximum highway speed was approximately 40 miles per hour, with an average speed of 36 miles per hour in the second test. The Rhino once participated in off-road tests with the Comet tank and outperformed it. However, it also exposed some issues, such as very high fuel consumption, only able to travel 2.3 miles per gallon of fuel. Despite its emphasis on off-road capabilities, the Rhino lacks amphibious capabilities and its heavy weight makes it prone to getting stuck in muddy terrain. Overall, the Rhino was considered good, and the British intended to develop it into a military vehicle. One idea was to install armor and weapons, developing it into an armored reconnaissance vehicle. Another idea was to install a forward-firing cannon, developing it into a wheeled tank destroyer. However, these ideas remained in the conceptual stage, and the British ultimately abandoned the complex Rhino. The prototype is currently preserved in a museum.